Ian Baker, and today we're going to go over the 2019 Forest River Grey Wolf 29TE. This is a quad bunk unit with a super slide here and lots of awesome amenities and features that you just don't see in a lot of other travel trailers out there. We'll start off on the super slide right here. So you'll see this one is a jackknife style sofa, but you have the armrests right here on the side as well as the drop down center console here. So that way it is fairly comfortable because you have a place to put both arms. Also you have cup holders there and you have a good angle to the TV, which I'll show you a little bit later. Because this is a jackknife sofa, it also drops down into a bed. If you take a look up on the top of the slide, you'll see the blue accent light. You can turn that off if you don't want it, but it's just a nice little, again, accent lighting that runs across the top there. It also works really well for a night light. So, you want to shut all the rest of the lights off. You have guests out here. You want to make sure you have something on in case you have to get up and use the bathroom. You can leave that one on. Great courtesy light. Big windows all the way across the slide here. You'll see that really opens up the space, helps let in a lot of natural light. And right in between, you can see there's also USB ports there, so if you need to charge some electronic devices, that'll be the place to do it. U-shaped dinette here as well, so that way you have plenty of seating. If you want to play games, eat meals, things like that, this is the place to do it. This does drop down into a bed as well. That way you can have a place for a couple more adults to sleep. One of my favorite parts about this, though, is the storage. Now, granted, it's not on rollers, so it doesn't pull out the easiest. It's not like it just rolls out, but I'll tell you what, take a look at the size of that storage, folks. It is absolutely massive, and you have that on both sides. So you want to talk about, some, again, excellent, great additional storage for bedding or anything else, that'll be the spot for it. Right back here is our bunk room. So as I said, triple bunk, teddy bear bunk series right here. You have windows on all the bunks for natural light. Right down below, you'll see this one does have your dual USB ports there as well as an electrical outlet, so you can plug those electronics in. In the very back, you have huge space here for kids' clothes. If you want to put a laundry basket in the bottom, you have a spot for all the dirty clothes, folded clothes up top, whatever. You have the shelf right back here. Excellent spot for a TV as the connections are right up top for it. Also additional USB port and electrical outlets for the kids on the top bunk. You have a built-in ladder. You can just pull this out like so. That way you can climb up onto the top bunk here. And then right next to that, some additional storage. So we make our way back out of the bunk room. We'll take a look at the kitchen. So gorgeous kitchen here in the Grey Wolf. First off, you'll see that you have a skylight right up top. Again, that helps let in some natural light to this kitchen space. Solid surface countertops to thermal foil. So that way it doesn't fall apart like a T-mold. You don't have to worry about anything coming off on the edges here. It also allows for an undermount sink. The thing I love about this one is it is a stainless steel apron front undermount. Something you see a lot in residential applications, but you just don't see it in RVs. I really like the apron front. I think it's a great look. You'll see the high-rise faucet there too. And then over to this side, they help utilize the space. Not only do you have this sink top cover for prep space, they also give you the cooktop cover here for prep space. This does fold up and back. It doubles as a backsplash. That'll reveal your 3-burner cooktop there. You see your knobs do light up. So, again, if you want to kind of play off the accent lighting above the slide, you have some more blue lights here. Decent size oven underneath if you want to do some baking. And if you take a look underneath the sink, you have enough space there for a trash can. You do have 2 lights here. I don't have these on, so it is nice and bright here in the kitchen. You're able to see no problem. You have this decorative backsplash right back here. Stainless looking hood here with a light and fan. You also have the stainless microwave. The storage right up top is pretty decent size. You have the fluted glass on there, has a good look. Again, more LED lights, nice and bright in here. It's kind of the theme they're going with. I think they did a great job. You have your Norcold fridge freezer combo. Open that up so you can take a look. Good space in there. This unit does run off both propane and electric. Also has automatic switchover. Fuse box is right underneath that. Your fuse panel there with your breaker box, as is, as is your propane leak detector. Here in the corner is your pantry. Excellent storage for all of your other food items. I mean, that is just a huge pantry to have, so you shouldn't run out of room for your food items. And then you have the accent wall right here, kind of the brick look. This is your mount for your TV. So as I mentioned, it is basically right across from the sofa there, which is great. All the appropriate connections for that are right up top. So we make our way back a little bit further here. We get into the bathroom. Right outside the bathroom, by the way, is a thermostat. This does control both your ducted heat as well as the ducted AC. You have a door leading directly into the bedroom, or this one right here into the bathroom. So you'll see the foot flush lever toilet right here. You have plenty of leg room. My elbow and shoulder do rub a little bit on the shower, but not too bad. It's definitely very usable. As far as the shower itself, neo-angle shower, you have the doors in a roller track, which are great because that way when you're done showering, all the water that's on the doors goes right down into the shower pan, unlike sometimes on a swing door or a curtain when it gets all over your floor. I'll take a step in here, give you an idea of height. So I am 6 foot. As you can see, I'm just about touching here, without the skylight. With the skylight, you get a little bit more room, but you kind of have to be in this one spot. But if you are 6'2", you can stand under the skylight without having to bend down. You also have the hand wand in there as well as some shelving. And then right up here, mirrored medicine cabinet up top. Huge sink underneath. You can see how big the sink is. It is a composite. It's not a porcelain, but the size of the sink I certainly love. It's easy to wash your hands, brush your teeth, things like that. The electrical outlet right up above that, and then additional storage underneath it. You'll also notice directly behind me, you do have a direct door into the restroom. So that way, friends, family, whatever, can come in, use the restroom, head right back out without bringing dirt throughout your entire RV. And you have a door directly into your bedroom right here. So that way, if you need to get up in the middle of the night and pee, you can certainly do that. The bedroom features a queen bed. There's also storage underneath. You can see that right there. Pretty easy to access. Just lift it up. Big storage area. And then over on both sides, you have a little nightstand area with an electrical outlet, so you can plug in cell phone, CPAP machine, whatever else you need. And right above that is your mirrored wardrobe. You'll also see storage across the top. It is enclosed. A couple LED reading lights there on the bed. Windows on both sides of the bedroom. And right here at the foot, there's a backer for a TV. So if you want a TV in the bedroom, you know right where to install it. The connections for that are right up top. As I showed you earlier, this door goes out into that main living area. The other door goes directly into the bathroom. Now that we've seen the inside, let's take a look at some of the outside features on the Grey Wolf 29TE. Right up front here is a power tongue jack. This makes it a little bit easier to raise and lower the tongue, so when you're connecting and disconnecting from your tow vehicle, you're not going to wear out your arm. Right behind that, you have two 20-pound propane tanks with a cover, and a little bit further back, you have rails there for your battery. You'll also see the diamond plating up front, helping to protect the front end from some of the rocks and debris that get thrown up by your tow vehicle. And right up above that, you have the smooth aluminum front. I like this over ribbed. One, it looks a lot nicer, and two, this is the area that tends to get the dirtiest as you're traveling. So this is where all the bugs and everything gets smashed. So anything that can make cleaning a little bit easier, make your life a little bit easier, I think is a good thing. Coming around to the side here, we'll open up your front storage. You can take a look right in there. You'll see it is a good storage area. This is that shared storage underneath the bed there, but again, this gives you a different access point. And then right over to the side of that is solar prep. So if you want solar, just buy portable panels, plug it in there. It's already pre-wired and it will trickle charge your battery. This is the secondary entrance. This is the one into the bathroom that I had showed you. So as I mentioned, you can head right in, do your business, come right back out. So this one has the smaller grab handle on here and then two foldable steps. Large power awning, touch a button to roll that out. Same thing to have it go right back in. It also has an LED light strip on there so you have light at night. Outside entertainment center right here, you have two speakers. These are marine grade speakers, so you don't have to worry about them getting damaged in the rain. They'll be just fine. But these are controlled by that multimedia center inside. However, that unit is Bluetooth capable, so you can sit out here and still have a little bit of control from your smart device. You'll also see you have an electrical outlet right up top, and then you have your cable HDMI outlets right down underneath there. And also, it's kind of an odd placement, but this is a black tank flush. At least the camper has it. It's a great thing to have. Instead of having to stick your hose down your toilet to wash out your black tank, you hook it up right here. Has sprayers built in, it washes everything out for you. Also, your TV mount is right there, so that way you can just drop the TV in. If you want to take the one from inside, because it's the same mount, you can pop it right up, bring it outside, drop it here. That way you don't have to buy a whole separate TV just for outside. You can kind of get more use out of the same one. A little bit further back, this is your main entrance. So this one has the step above, more ride steps on here. These are fantastic, very solid. You don't have that springboard effect. Aluminum treads, so they're not going to rust. Grip tape, so you won't slip when it's wet out. It's also adjustable, so you can change the height of it depending on your campsite. And then you have the foldable grab handle here as well, which does extend out a little bit more, so that way you have control from the very first step while entering the RV. And then you get into the outside kitchen. This is an awesome outside kitchen out here, folks. You got everything you basically need. You have an ice maker which comes with it. This is super cool. That way for, all your beverages out here. If you want like an outside bar, this definitely is a good start to it, having the ice maker. You have storage up top. Good spot for some of your cups, or again, if you want to put some liquor bottles or something up there, maybe some red wines, you can do that as well. You have your sink with the high-rise faucet right over here. You have the double fridge freezer combo. So the fridge on one side, you need a place for your white wines, there you go. Or just, add condiments. If you have ketchup, mustard, relish, things like that you want to keep out here, it's a great spot for it. This side is actually a freezer. So if you want to have popsicles or something for the kids, you can have that. Push pops, be the cool kids at the campground, whatever you want to put in there. But that is a nice kind of double system to have there. You have this big pull-out tray right over here on the side, and then the other side is your pull-out 2-burner cooktop. So if you actually want to do some cooking, that is what you would do it on right there. And as you'd expect, right underneath is the propane quick connect that plugs into. Bear in mind, if you have a favorite grill or something you want to hook up, you can use your own grill. You don't have to use that cooktop. You can still use that same propane quick connect. Coming around to the back side, square tubular bumper with end caps on here gives you a convenient spot in which you can store your sewer hose. Mounted to that is this 200-pound storage rack, or rather 200-pound weight capacity storage rack. So that's great, because with this, you can drop it down. You can put on coolers, wood, if you have totes of stuff, whatever else you want to put on there. And because it comes to manufacturer, even though it's attached to the bumper, you still get full warranties because it came from the manufacturer. Just bear in mind, you're thinking about what you're putting on there. It does have the weight of the spare tire on here. That will take off from that 200 pounds, so just, kind of think about that. But it's great to have the spare tire here because it's super easy to get to. You don't have to get down your hands and knees underneath the camper to get to it. And it has the cover there to help protect it and keep it in good shape. You also see kind of up on the side there, you have a backup camera as well. It's a pretty decent sized travel trailer. If you want a backup camera, having the prep there will make the install easier, meaning it'll save you money on labor. On the off-door side, 30 amp detachable power cord plugs right in the back here. Some additional storage as well. Pretty good additional storage there underneath one of the bunks. So if you have all sorts of stuff you need to pack with you, just remember that you have that over here. The termination on the 29 TE is about mid-ship here. It's right underneath the front of the slide, but you'll see both your black and gray tank valves are located there. Cable inlet is also very close to that, and then you have a light in case you have to dump your tanks or anything at night. And then right up here in the very front, you have your 2 water inlets, fresh water inlet right up front, city water connection right behind it, and then your outside shower with both hot and cold water access directly underneath. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is the 2019 Grey Wolf 29 TE. If you're interested in this travel trailer and you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.